What's going on, guys? How's it going? What's going on, Moon? Weirdo and Techno. Hopefully doing right today. 25 degrees Fahrenheit here, and you can smell people doing barbecue. Oh, that sounds good. It's a little chilly here, but not in a bad way. It's chilly in a nice way, you know what I mean? But barbecue does sound pretty good. Let's see. Wait, 25 Fahrenheit? Cold? Wait a second. It's 60 where I am, and it feels a little cold. Now I'm confused. That's 77 Fahrenheit if it's 25 degrees Celsius. It's snowing and people are barbecuing? What the hell? It's not snowing here. It's 60 degrees Fahrenheit here. Nice bracing outside. I actually like this weather. No barbecue here. I had a slice of pizza and I'm gonna make some maybe make some ramen later. 0 degrees Celsius you converted for me. Oh, I see. Well, thank you. I'm gonna do more Persona. I haven't played it in a while, so I don't even remember what we did last. But yeah, I'll do that. I actually feel like tired. Like I want to go lay down, so I'm probably gonna do like 2 hours or so. But I want to stream too, so I'm like torn in the middle of these two. The fun of streaming and the comfort of sleeping. And I'm working overtime tomorrow, so I don't want to stay up forever and be tired. So, yeah, I'll play a little bit, but I'm not gonna go too crazy. What's going on, Cardboard? How you doing? Where is the charge? There it is. I've been using these magnetic chargers that go, like, you plug in a little, like, receiver, and then it magnets, like, on. But for some reason, this doesn't, like, if it runs out of charge, I have to plug it into my computer or the PlayStation to charge it. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm just tired. Gonna hop back into Persona and try to remember what I was doing last. I should look to see when the last time I played it was. Does it tell me even though I launched it? Last played today. Rip in peace. The last achievement I got was February 9th. It probably was the end of February last time I played it when, what do you call it, came out? Yakuza Pirates came out. Junpei. I'm not gonna mess with him today. Right. Junpei's girlfriend is in the hospital being held hostage. Is what we did last. Where's the fuck is the focus on this camera? Alright, it's more focused. This kid, which I'll never use. Mitsuru-san and Sanada-san are both still at the hospital. They're questioning Chidori. Their questioning of Chidori must not be going well. Right, Chidori is the one we're questioning. You want a garden? I'd like to check the rooftop planters today if possible. Do you have some free time right now? Wait, what did that say? Hang on a second. Quality of produce might improve. Might gain a new ability. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Let's go. What's going on, house? Yeah. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. I always forget how quiet a game this is. I didn't mean to hit fast forward. I wanted to hit Alt Tab. I must hit Alt Shift. Sorry, I'm just gonna raise the volume a little bit for me. There we go. Okay. Oh, Tab is fast forward. Looks like they're growing fine now. What a relief. It's all thanks to you, Fuka.
Oh, I only lent a helping hand. I'm sure tending them is important. But it's all thanks to the plants themselves for being so strong.
Alright, you're supposed to give me the credit when I give you the credit.
You know, after I treated the plants when they were sick, I kept coming back here to check on them. I noticed that the spots where we had cut off the leaves were already sprouting new ones. And in just a little while, they were healthy and green all over again. Maybe I'm making a big deal of this, but it made me realize that life is actually quite amazing. It didn't matter that they had been weakened or had damaged parts. Just giving them a little support was enough for them to show how strong they really are.
We could learn from this.
Yes, it really gave me hope. I think in a lot of ways, we're just like them.
Like I said, I have, kind of interrupts the cutscene. I have overtime tomorrow for admitted students day. It's literally, I gotta put a bunch of microphones in a room and then do tech support in case they crash the computer or don't know how to turn on something.
I'm not sure how to say it, but I hope I can be as resilient as these plants are.
Should be a fun party. Fuka's looking tenderly at the plants we've grown together. Weakness Mitigator. Greatly reduces damage taken when an ally's weakness is struck. Oh, that's pretty sick.
I think I'll check on the plants one more time.
Is that an
Just
active
to
or
show my
passive?
Appreciation. Maybe if I keep thanking them, they'll grow even healthier. All right, that should do it. Shall we head back down?
I like his silent nod.
Attention, please.
Let's take a look at some English idioms. When somebody has a big mouth, it means they're a loudmouth or boastful person. There's also the phrase, spill the beans.
So that's why.
What exactly does this idiom mean? Junpei, why don't you answer? Huh? Me? Yeah, big mouth. What does spill the beans mean? Hey, Gear, do you know what it means to spill the beans? Drop money, break into a smile, reveal a secret. I can kind of see to drop money if you didn't know. But to break into a smile doesn't sound like spilling beans. Reveal a secret.
Yes.
That's correct. There are many theories about why the word beans is used. One particularly famous theory is that beans were used to vote in ancient Greece. At that time, they put white beans for yes and black beans for no into the ballot box. And if you spilled the beans before voting, it would reveal their color and your once secret vote. Oh, that reminds me. Last time, my darling.
Thanks, man.
Ooh, thanks, Gear. Gear-kun gave him the right answer just now. He must be really smart. I can hear my classmates whispering. I've become slightly more popular. Still don't understand why that increases popularity and not academics, but okay.
Yo, Cheetorita.
Cheetorita? I'm sure she wants to like sleep and get her powers back, not be harassed by you.
Don't call me that.
Come on, lighten up. Here, I brought you a new sketchbook. I thought your old one might be getting full.
I don't remember asking you to do that, Junpei.
You finally called me by my name. I wasn't sure if you'd ever say it again.
Any luck?
She finally started talking, but she hasn't said anything useful so far.
Well, it's a start. More of a response than we got from her. So, why are you here?
Chidori, what's wrong?
Trying to choke herself to death?
What is that? There's something right there.
Just gonna watch as she gets choked out, dude?
An enemy?
Wrong. Move.
Chidori!
Relax. Her persona just went berserk. It happens.
It happens.
Happens.
Weren't you guys watching? You could see her persona strangling her for a second. They're not like us. They can't fully control their personas. That's why they need to take suppressants. To keep their personas from killing them.
Suppressants? Wait, do you know something about Strega?
Some things you only pick up stepping off the straight and narrow. I'll give the duck the meds I have. The rest is up to you.
Shinji, wait!
Does the doctor know that she has a persona? I don't think you're allowed to give the doctor your own medicine and be like, here, inject her.
Hey!
Junpei?
Thank God. I thought you were gonna die.
What do you mean? Why do you look so scared?
Dr. House plot, yeah.
Death is nothing to be afraid of.
What are you talking about?
Dying just means you won't wake up tomorrow. That's all.
What the hell are you saying? You don't really mean that, do you?
Junpei?
I don't want that. You hear me, Chidori? I don't want you to die.
Junpei.
It doesn't matter if you're not afraid. It's not the point.
I'm afraid.
I don't want to have to live in a world without you.
Oh my god, dude, she's the enemy. You can't be falling for her.
You're so weird, Junpei.
Look who's talking.
Hey, wait! Shinji! What the hell's going on? Why did you have those suppressants?
Why do you think?
I've heard about what they do. They're taken to rein in a persona when the user can't control it. But the side effects... You're not taking them, are you? Answer me!
You juicing, bro?
I don't have to tell you shit.
Why are you always like this?
Save it. I've heard it all before.
Don't kick him out of the party. I think I just outfitted him with a whole bunch of new tools and weapons and shit.
You think I'm wasting my power? You can't stand the sight of someone so half-assed, right? I'm sick of your damn preaching. Shit.
You don't understand at all. You should already know. 10 years ago, when the orphanage burned down, I couldn't save my sister. Back then, I wasn't strong enough to get past the adults holding me back to even try. That's why I try so hard. thought you felt the same way. We promised each other to become strong enough to do what we think is right. So why? Why'd you start taking those drugs without telling me?
I'm back in the fight now. I have no reason to suppress my persona anymore. So just let it go.
Damn it. And the side effects?
There's something I need to take care of.
I gotta be within 30 feet of the bathroom at all times.
It's something only I can do. I gotta take responsibility.
What do you mean?
Listen, quit worrying about me. Just do what you think is right. Got that?
Shinji.
Class is ended for today. Oh god, everyone and their brother wants to talk. Junpei-san went to the hospital again. He seems quite eager to get there. Has the questioning been going smoothly? He's making, in quotes, progress.
This is questionable.
Do I detect an underlying meaning? Is there something between her and Junpei-san that I'm not aware of? What's going on, Beep? How are you doing? In any case, I have difficulty grasping those kinds of subtleties. She's still far from the passing as a human. Doesn't look like she understands ordinary feelings or conversation yet. If she could, I might be able to form a bond with her. Greed is such a terrible sin. Alas, I cannot help but want, and now the number of requests I have for you has increased. I would be incredibly pleased should you spare the time to fulfill them. Sincerely yours, evermore, forevermore. Good. Trying to remember all the fucking commands here. Ice storm coming. Oh, you and Techno both maybe. I don't know.
Marv,
Blah blah blah. Twilight fragments.
I'm looking forward to it.
You witnessed an AI chat trained off our messages. It was pretty cool and funny. Interesting.
Are you accepting a request?
Retrieve the 6th old document. Create a persona that is level 46 or above.
Report of success.
Fusion Series 4, Lovers
By
Titania.
all means.
Defeat a rare shadow number 2. Tiza and bring back one sumptuous coin.
By all means.
Bring me an Otegini.
I will await a report of
Find me a
success.
beautiful tile.
If I may say so.
Something I'd like you to bring me is a small piece with an intricate design of a peacock. The piece seems to bring people either unbridled joy or sorrow, and it can sometimes be a matter of life and death. Why? What would it feel like to have such a piece in my hands? I'd love to find
I will
out.
await a report of success. Oh, yes.
Bring me a fruit knife. There exist many types of blades, each with its own uses. Among these variations, I would like to study one known as the fruit knife. The fact that it has fruit in the name must mean it possesses some kind of special ability that only works on fruit. It is certainly a tool of great interest. Please bring me one
I will
immediately.
await a report. Very well. Good day. Very well then.
Yeah, AI is a little bit of a weird topic these days. Sorry, I'm like falling asleep. Give me 2 seconds here. It's I'm not very fond of it. For multiple reasons. One, maybe most importantly, is that yeah, it's kind of potentially robbing people from doing stuff they could be doing. You know, getting paid to do. Especially this new version of what is it? ChatGPT 4 that does images now that are like actually very interesting, very nice quality to some degree. It's not at all dangerous. The second reason is, holy shit, does it cost a lot of compute power and therefore heat and electricity used to use. And then third, it's kind of, it goes against the first point actually, is that for the most part, most of the stuff I've seen AI do, like some of it's funny and entertaining, but nothing has ever been like super high quality where I'm like, oh wow. Obviously, like I said, that new ChatGPT 4 stuff that just came out is increasingly better quality than anything else so far, it seems. So it's interesting that it's able to get that good, but I don't know. No, that's all right, Pete. Yeah, that too. How much it's pushed into everything. Like, why does the new Windows laptops need a Copilot button? Why does Windows need a Copilot installed by default? You know how many times I've done install that across all the computers that I touch and maintain? It's crazy. Yeah, and then you got like, you know, Microsoft and all those people who are sinking data centers into water because they can't cool them fast enough. And they're creating all these algae problems because the algae is going nuts on the heat. And raising the temperatures of water and all this stuff. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You want to do that shit, put into space where it doesn't matter if it radiates heat anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, improve our lives. Yeah, I mean, that is happening to a degree. There's some pretty good promise for medical diagnosis based off of reading x-rays and scans and stuff. I think some of the more advanced ones have been able to detect like cancer and stuff in a stunningly significant amount of time sooner than humans can. So I think that does exist. I think it's just a matter of how it's implemented. Is it something where, you know, it's a tool where, you know, a doctor can use it and say, all right, well, let's follow up and check the results of it? Or is it going to be a situation where, you know, like United Healthcare, where they're just like, the AI just blocks a certain number of people for no reason? You know what I mean? Like, it really depends on who's using it and how. But yeah, some of the articles that you can read and see examples of have detected like breast cancer, like a significant amount of time before humans can, and not significant. Oh, significant as in like, you know, a large amount of time, but also significant for treatment amount of time. You know what I mean? Yeah, it depends. I've heard cases of humans being able to smell cancer in rare cases, where somebody who has cancer will smell kind of sour, which is very interesting. But yeah, bees and dogs can detect that kind of thing. I would imagine that there has to be a certain amount of that cancer existing in order for the bees and the dogs to be able to detect that, whereas, you know, a 3D or an image, an MRI or a X-ray might be able to be detected in a precancerous stage or something like that. Oh, thank you, Cardboard. I'll add that to my my rainy day fund. But yeah, I mean, again, that kind of thing where it's being used to help as a basis of a diagnosis that can then be followed up on is like why Why do we not have that widespread? And why do we have, like, you know, fucking robocalls that pretend to be, you know, your grandson? You know, like, it doesn't need to be that crazy. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be an awake person playing video game. She wanted a fruit knife. When did she want to buy?
Good day. Here are my requests.
10/2, so I have a little under a month.
Here are my requests.
Yeah, you know what? I just haven't been sleeping well.
Very well.
I mean, I at like midnight, I was trying to get ready for bed, and like normally I'll go to bed at like midnight or 1 o'clock. I think I was up till like 2 or 2:30 or something, and the fucking cats. The feeder goes off at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. And so they just climb all over me all night. I gotta figure out when the best time to feed them is. I might change it so that the dry feeder on a timer goes off at like 11 and I feed them the wet food at 11 p.m. But then I gotta like rotate the time they eat until it gets to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah, the crypto stuff is junk. Yeah, Ernie's is good, but Bert will come over and sit on your head or paw at you or you know, various other things because he wants to eat at like, you know, midnight, 2 a.m.
Come to think of it.
And he gets fed at like 4 or 5, you know what I mean? You know your buddy, the kid with the hat? Iori, was it? He seemed really down about something. Did something happen? Well, anyway, what'll you take today?
Well, got some new things in stock.
Sinblade.
If you've got the time.
Fucking cat hair all over me. I looked at the attack and the accuracy and I was like, oh, that's almost double. A, it's more than double. And B, I was comparing not the attack to the attack. I was comparing the attack to its accuracy. I don't know.
Take as long as you need. What are you looking for? Take as long as you need. Take as long as you need. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Sexy Lance, he's a fucking kid.
What are you looking for? What'd you bring? Uh-huh. What are you looking for?
And you know what? There's a couple of creators that I like follow and support on Patreon. And one of them uses AI to storyboard what they're doing. That seems like a perfectly appropriate way to use it. You know, environmental impact aside, where you make a storyboard to go along with your music or whatever as, you know, as a temporary thing, and then you make your actual content compared to the storyboard, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Everything stocked here is through my personal. Having second thoughts?
I don't even know if I bought that. Did I buy that?
Take as long as you need. That what you want? All right then.
I guess I didn't, considering how much money I just spent.
All done here? Well, take as long as you need.
Is it worth the extra 11 attack to lose Counter-Strike?
All
We
done
keep
here?
Counter-Strike.
Be seeing you.
I don't know how to get the butter knife, the fruit knife though.
Excuse me.
Oh, Gear Sandy leaving now? I was thinking about visiting the bookstore again. I know it might be a lost cause, but still. You can go closer. It might grow closer to Chihiro. Sure.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Was it ahead of its time and just joined the rest? I didn't really dive that deep into AI Dungeon. I mean, I saw a couple people play it, but I never really checked it out myself or know the current state of it, you know? To be honest, I was afraid to go by myself, but with you there, then even if someone bought it... No, I should be more optimistic. Okay, let's go, Gear Sam. It downloaded all the stories? Oh, classic. Why were they even saving the stories? I guess you could use them for analysis, but like, whoa.
Senpai, hurry! I hope no one's bought that illustration collection. Please still be there. Come on.
Wait,
Fushimi, they said our class's materials fee hasn't been paid yet.
Fushimi?
Yeah, I was totally getting grilled in the faculty office just now.
All right, the money. I, gave it to Mr. Takenozuka when he came to the office.
Is she scalping on the club?
You were the one responsible for that money, weren't you, Fushimi-san? That means you were the last one who saw it.
But I just told you.
Well, the teacher told us we haven't paid yet. So doesn't that make this your fault?
Senpai?
What? Why are you looking at me? I don't know. It's gotta be some misunderstanding, bro.
Yes, I think so too. I clearly remember giving the money to the teacher. It has to be some kind of mistake.
Look, just make sure you take care of it, all right? I'm sure it's exciting to have that much money, but you better do something before everyone finds out. Don't worry. We won't tell anyone.
All right, thanks for assuming,
Wait,
buddy.
You think those guys, they must think I stole the money. I couldn't stand up to them, but I didn't take anything.
Right, Nintendo Direct. Somebody asked about that earlier. I did not watch it. I read the list of things that are coming out. I've been wanting to play the old Rhythm Heaven games, whatever. Rhythm Haven. I don't know what it is. So it's interesting that a new one's coming out. Maybe that'll be a good reason to play the older ones. I don't have a 3DS, so the Tamagotchi life always seemed interesting. So I wonder how the new one will be on the Switch, if it's worth getting. Other than that, I didn't really see a ton that I was like, oh, cool, you know, like, even those two weren't, oh, cool. They were like, oh, all right. I never played any Metroid games, so Metroid has no place in this home. So, yeah, I don't know. Definitely just woke up the cats by dropping that bottle of vitamins. You're excited for Prime 4? Yeah, I never played any of them, so I don't no excitement for me. Yeah, I mean, I obviously have watched people play Tamagotchi Life, but I never played it myself. It's probably one of those games where it's better if you have a lot of Switch friends, and I have like 3. But we'll see what comes of it. Maybe at that point there'll be reliable cartridge. Well, I think actually the actual cartridge mods right now are pretty good, but maybe I'll be able to get that going and see how well that runs. But we have something to do. We have to do something. Let's go talk to the teacher.
Yes, you're right. We have to do something. I have to prove to everyone that it wasn't me. How do I do that? I'm certain I handed the money over. I'll just have to talk to Mr. Takanozuka about this. But what if he thinks I'm accusing him of stealing? Senpai, what should I do?
Chihiro is on the verge of tears. I have to do something about this. I can sense that Chihiro is relying on me. Minus the DLC absurdity. Yes, that seems about right.
I'm sorry. I know I can't just expect you to solve everything. This is my problem, so I need to figure it out on my own. Bookworms. I think I have to pass today. Sorry.
It's alright. I walked with Chihiro until it was time to part ways. Yeah, I'm sure it's perfectly fine, but...
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus.
Oh.
It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open.
Captain Toad 2? Is that an actual game that exists or just a game you want?
I thought it prudent to inform you.
What do you mean you thought it died? I literally kept telling everybody I was going to play it again, that I wasn't done with it.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
Like, every other stream I would mention it. Elizabeth said that a previously blocked path is now open. I should go check it out next time I go to Tartarus.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Iori may be permitted to watch over that girl for the time being. Now it's not the time to bombard her with questions. Besides, we still have 3 shadows to contend with. We should be able to accomplish that within the next few months, unless the situation changes. Oh, I just bought him a new weapon. Why would I do that? Don't let your guard down until the very end. Listen, the tank has special circumstances, alright? Listen. I'm not about to go build a previous USSR, now Russian tank when they're in the middle of a giant war that they're pretty arguably on the wrong side of, so that's on pause indefinitely. I still have it. It's in storage. We're coming up on how many years since I got it? 8? 7? Monk. Separate the art from the artist. I thought it was better not to go there. Yeah. Aragaki's suppressant and Akihiko's expression.
I have a suggestion.
Koromaru-san would like to communicate something to you. He is tired of eating the same food day after day. I recommend you change Koromaru-san's menu. I'll think of that.
You have my thanks.
He seems happy to hear that. Thanks. Rough.
I have a...
Can I not go to Tartarus today? Lame. Okay. All right, buddy. Let's go do some plants. What do you want? Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get a specific item for her. Huh? You want a fruit knife? What for? You can use it for cooking? Hold on. Have you ever played Plapidon? No. It's a fun, interesting rhythm game. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
There you go. It's kind of old, but it has a great grip. You can have it. I think Scump was interested in that. A fruit knife, yeah. Not a poop knife, a fruit knife.
Good day.
Palpadon? Yeah, the game we were just talking about.
Are you accepting a request?
Bring me a fruit
Let's hear
knife.
the results.
It seems you completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. What a sharp, shining blade. That must be the fruit knife I asked for. It seems as though it's been in use for a long time, but it's almost as sharp as the day it was made. I bet it has been used to cut a wide variety of things, not just fruit.
Splendid.
It's an all-purpose cooking tool. There's something written on the handle. Graduation, gift, orphanage.
Very well then.
This item appears to be quite dear to someone, so be sure to take it back with you. Please take this as your reward. Bus stop sign. Bring me oil?
Of course.
This time, I'd like you to fetch me some oil. Since there's a vast selection of this item, it would undoubtedly be extremely difficult to collect every single variation. Therefore, I only ask you bring me the oil frequently used by one of your acquaintances.
By all means.
Who? Oh, the robot. Okay.
Very
I was thinking a different kind of oil. I was like, what? Hey, what's going on, Rachel?
Yes.
Is there something I can assist you with? Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get a specific item for her.
Oh.
I see, you're looking for oil. That is something I do use regularly. I have a large stock of silicone oil. It works well with precision components. If you'd like, you can have some for free, Geomatic-san. What a steal, as they say. Machine oil. Yeah, it's taking the robot's blood. Your Sims Bob Burger?
Good day.
It sounds like it turned out well, then?
Here
But
are
not
my
perfect.
requests. Wonderful.
See if you complete the request. One moment while I check, please. Ah, is that the oil I requested?
Hi.
Silicone oil for precision components. My, this seems to be the real deal. I wonder what its intended use is. Should I apply it, soak in it, or perhaps drink it?
You have my thanks.
Well, in any case, this completes my request. As for the oil, you can take it back with you. Please take this as your reward. Rocket Punch. Let's see. All right. Little lamp over there. Chairs, yeah. The horse poster, yeah. That looks pretty good. I've never seen the show. Did I watch the pilot? I think I watched the pilot. The restaurant looks spot on. Nice. I like the fake Simlish text. Very nice. And the family, yeah. All right. Nice. That's pretty good. Well, congratulations. It looks nice. Okay. Need anything else? No.
Very well then.
I actually meant to ask you. Remember the font conversation we had? You don't make fonts, right? You just work with them. You can. Alright, maybe we'll talk later. We ought to check on those rooftop planters. Tending to the rooftop planters might help improve the quality of the produce. Looks like you got some free time. Hell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's go then.
It's nice that we don't have as much crap to deal with up here. There aren't as many weeds or pests on the roof. And no moles or other critters that'll dig our plants up. Still gotta watch out, though. Some hungry asshole might try to help himself to the whole crop.
Normally that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, normally. I mentioned I did a bit of gardening back at the orphanage, right? If someone sneaks a bite, it's no big deal. But this one time, some older kids stole our whole crop. Hucky got so pissed when that happened. He went after them all by himself, even though they were twice as tall as he was. And then again, that's probably not much different from how he is now. He hasn't changed at all. Compare that to these guys, growing bigger every day.
I tended the plants with Aragaki.
This should be good for today.
Thanks to the care we put in, it looks like the plants will grow nicely.
You can head on back. I'll stay and finish up. You can thank me by helping out again sometime.
Yeah, all right, buddy. I was watching a video about fonts, and they were talking about how there's a lot of fonts that aren't digitized yet, and this was one of the ones in the book. And I was thinking about maybe trying to recreate it myself. My issue is not recreate it, but do a variation of it. My issue is I can think of how I would want to do it in After Effects, but I don't have all the. This is the only image I have of it. It's from a book that was shown in the video, so I don't have the full alphabet. But I was thinking of maybe trying to make it in After Effects and then exporting the frame and importing the frame. It wouldn't be an SVG then. It would be or a PNG. But I don't know. It's been on my mind of doing a little variation on that because there's a style in After Effects that I've been wanting to emulate as well, which is pretty similar, which is this. And I was thinking if I can maybe combine the two, I might be able to figure something out, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's been what do the kids call it? Hyperfixate? No. It's something I've just been thinking about.
Morning.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So there's something bothering me lately. Why did Aragaki Senpai suddenly decide to come back? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, he looks scary, but he doesn't seem like the type who'd rejoin just because he likes to fight. A little complicated, yeah.
Well then.
Hello, class. Bagahi Laka Bachabe Batchate. Abe. Are you ready? Then let's begin. Today we'll discuss the magic of the Renaissance era. The Renaissance was a time when the arts and sciences enjoyed a strong resurgence in Europe. Of course, this had a profound influence on magic. Although it may be more accurate to say those two studies helped improve one another. As to why the Renaissance helped to further magic, practitioners had finally nailed down a way to escape the rule of the church. By studying the teachings of previously inaccessible sects, knowledge of magic flourished, possibly like never before. The Renaissance also brought about the revival of ancient Greek and Roman literature. Magical texts, such as the Hermetica, received all new translations and increased study. Philosophy, natural history, alchemy, astrology. This book is filled with a wide range of subjects. Some even consider it the Bible of magic. Just as science and astronomy have made strides in the modern day, so too has the art of magic. You can see this in the emergence of one of the great magicians of all history, one who put the knowledge of the Renaissance into application. John Dee was a professor who advised the Queen of England, but look at the board where it says the Fool. Yeah, it's all pointing at him. Yeah, it's starting in 5 minutes here. With the magical knowledge he uncovered, he was able to communicate with angels. Of course, there was also Hohenheim, a doctor who traveled across Europe. He became known as Paracelsus, a renowned physician and alchemist. Granted, the magician's life wasn't an easy one back then. Both men dealt with great amounts of persecution in their lives. Are you still listening? Even your astral selves need to pay attention. Here's a test to see if you are paying attention. Get it wrong, and your house will become permanently haunted. Bagahi Laka Bancheb.
Okay then.
Who to pick this time? I choose the gear. Which book helped further the art of magic during the Renaissance? It was the book of Hermetica. Make it my background? Why would I do that? I'm not a fool. Correct. Enjoy sleeping in your peaceful home tonight. Thanks, buddy. During the Renaissance, magic had a surprisingly strong influence on the church-ruled society. Several magicians were even involved in a core part of the Renaissance, the religious revolution. I answered correctly. Everyone in the class is looking at me with respect. Class is ended for today. All right, what do we got here? Something going on over here. Aragagi's over here. Kenji, Bibi, Hayase. I think we have a part 2 with him that we gotta do. There he is, just chilling here.
Hey.
Let's go out if you've got the time. Should I spend the evening with Aragaki? Yes.
Yeah.
I see. Come with me then.
2 specials.
2 specials coming right up.
What's wrong? Not hungry?
He hasn't even served us the food yet. That's not it.
All right then. Well, you're still growing. You can handle at least 1 bowl of ramen.
You're a growing boy.
'Cause I said I'd treat you. I can't go back on my word. It's bad for my conscience.
I forgot about that.
Sure you did.
Here you go. 2 specials.
I keep wanting to voice him in That's a Lot of Nuts guy from Kung Pao.
Especially when it comes to something you promised.
This looks delicious.
Right. Don't want the noodles to get soggy. I was thinking earlier. You really don't take any shit. Even from your elders. I respect straightforwardness. Less trouble that way.
No, he's voicing himself. I'm not gonna voice over
Finish
him.
up and get the hell out of here.
Welcome back. Were you together?
What? What do you mean together?
Wait, Aragaki. Have you considered returning to school at all?
Right, I gave him the papers to return to school. That's what the part 1 was. Yeah, it's kicking off in like any second now, by the way.
It's been some time since second semester started. Regarding your attendance, it'd be best if you went back as soon as possible.
ASAP, kid. You didn't turn in the paperwork?
I got the paperwork, but I don't remember saying anything about turning it in.
Oh, that's a technicality.
What's the point anyhow? I got no business there.
Then why did you come back here? I apologize. It isn't my place to ask that. Everything is my fault. I shouldn't have gotten you or Akihiko involved.
Cut that out. I'm the one who chose to join you back then. However things turned out after that has nothing to do with you. I didn't know what I was capable of. That's all there is to it.
Then why are you so determined not to return to school? You'll be throwing your future away if you don't go back.
You can't force him.
Right. I apologize. I was out of line. I don't plan on forcing you into anything, like I did in the past. What's important is it's your own decision, Aragaki.
Looks like you have changed. Just a little bit. You always used to avoid relying on people. Not so much of a lone wolf anymore, huh?
The only choice we have is to keep moving forward. That goes for myself, Akihiko, and you. So please, Aragaki, just give it another chance.
What are you guys up to?
Uh-oh. It's a party now.
Looks like a pretty serious discussion. Let me guess. Miss President is lecturing the delinquent on the importance of his education?
Akihiko!
Well, I'll be damned. For a protein-fueled, muscle-bound moron, you're pretty smart.
No, I just listened to have your conversation before I joined.
What was that?
See ya, Miss President. This delinquent's gonna go to his room and think about his bad choices.
Got him.
Wait, we're not finished yet. Akihiko, why are you like this?
Huh? What just happened? Was it something I said?
Bad timing.
Well, that's not my fault. It's nothing new. I'll just apologize later.
I feel like my charm improved after hearing Aragaki's perspective.
Welcome back.
Greetings. All right. I am actually going to take a short break here. Give me 5 minutes, and then I will continue playing. I'll see you in a second.